Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back to Trentino, Italy for the Under-18 EuroBasket and the round of 16 game between Italy and Lithuania. Already today here in the round of 16, we've watched France and Germany win. Now it's Italy, Lithuania, followed by Turkey and Austria. If you look at the bracket, we already know one quarterfinal is going to be Israel taking on Slovenia, who had to survive a scare against Latvia. And Italy, Lithuania, the winner of this game, will take on the winner of Turkey and Austria in the last game here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the FIBA U18 EuroBasket 2016 between Italy and Lithuania. It's time to begin the today's game. First, introducing Lithuania, starting with number 0, Lukas Jackstonis, number 1, Akimis Fibula, number 3, Jonas Uribonas, number 7.
Well, as Lithuania comes out and they're introduced, we look back at the all-time medalists of this competition. Lithuania did win this back when they hosted in Vilnius in 2010. They haven't won it since. It's a tough tournament to win. The Italians, meanwhile, haven't won this under-18, this championship since 1990 in Groningen. And they have a lot of expectations, putting on a show here and going as far as they can to really challenge and to try to win this title. It's very good, it's a very talented Italian team, but it's not a team that has come through this tournament unbeaten. They did lose to Spain, but losing to Spain is usually what happens when teams play them at the under-18 EuroBasket. You'd rather lose to them early than lose to them in the knockout round. They only lost that game 68-61. They did beat a good Latvia team, 89-67, and they also beat Estonia in their last game, 84-69. Latvia, meanwhile, lost to a very good Slovenia team, 83-76. They beat Bulgaria, but then they fell to Germany, 86-69. Germany, one of the class acts at this event, as well as Slovenia. So this is definitely a good Lithuania team. Both teams now on the courts for the national anthem. So the national anthems have been played, and really not since 1978 has Italy hosted the FIBA U18 EuroBasket. So big event, and obviously Italy's men's team, senior team, has had some great moments over the years, winning the EuroBasket back in 1999, playing in Olympic Games, playing in World Cups, playing in numerous EuroBaskets. You see Panama Julio Cesar Anaya Frel from Panama, the crew chief in the middle. And also Primož Pipan from Slovenia and Reinas Var from Estonia. For Lithuania, Emilis Zibuda, Emilis Prakevičius, Galias Černekis, Ignas Stombergas, and Tauras Aliakonis in the starting five. Head coach Gintaras Gadziulis. And if you recognize the name Stombergas, well, he's a star player in his own right. Certainly is taken off, but also his father, Saulius, also used to play for Lithuania's men. Used to be the captain, in fact, and played for that great team that won in 2003 the EuroBasket. Federico Botelli, Eduardo Dumeo, Gabriele La Stella, Thomas Acunzo, all in the starting five for Italy. Head coach Marco Sodini. So again, it's Botelli, it's Dumeo, it's La Stella, it's Acunzo, and Bellanasso, Werther Bellanasso, in that starting five for Italy. Scanning the QR code to get live stats and more. Next time you see that, be ready to scan it in. Well, you look at this Lithuania team, and again, Ignas Stombergas, 24 efficiency rating. That's because he's averaging 16.7 points per game, 8 rebounds per game, and 3 blocks per game. So he is a one-man wrecking crew, but it's not just a one-man team. He's got great teammates, great balance. Dovydas Yakstonis also is a big-time contributor, averaging 8.7 points per game and 8 rebounds per game. And Aliakonis, 5.3 rebounds per game. You've got Gabrielis Voividas, who's also a big-time contributor across the board. But we also talked about the Italians with Papa Sheikh Niang, 11.7 points per game, leading their balanced attack. Botelli at 10.7 points per game and 10.3 points per game for Dumeo. Then you get Acunzo and Abreu doing yeoman's work on the boards. There's Bellanasso, Werther Bellanasso, also a player to keep an eye on, one of the glue guys in this team. Bellanasso comes in 1.95 meters in height, that's 6'4", and shooting guard, good player, averaging 10.3 points per game. So it is an Italy team that spreads it around. Well, hello, everybody. We are underway here in Trentino. The round of 16 battle between Lithuania and Italy. And Lithuania coming out and scoring first, getting the first points of the game, hopefully for them to calm down. That was Kornekis, Gabrielis Kornekis, drilling the first. Now the spin, the turn, and coming the other way. into the paint, and the ball is swatted out of bounds. Good job by La Stella. Coach Sodini talking about the movement that he wants on defense, the help. Get the ball in bounds just in the nick of time. It was at the end of the shot clock. So now a chance for the Italians, who come into this as the 7th highest scoring team, one notch below Lithuania, in fact, in this tournament. Italy averaging 68.4. Italy averaging 78 points per game, Lithuania 78.3, and Italy get their first points going inside. Shot from the wing. Well, he was open. Now a chance for the hosts. Nice little pump fake. And that gets with the foul right at the end.
First foul again for the Lithuania number 15, Černekis. 2 shots for Italy.
Černekis, 1.93 meters in height, trying to defend down that low post. Lithuania is spinning, getting to the free throw line, putting it up, it rims out. Oh, and the reach and the foul. Well, Lithuania trying to make the foul before the shot, but it looks like the free throws have been awarded. So the first foul is on Černekis. And the free throw is good for Botelli. Federico Botelli comes into this contest, again, averaging 10.7 points per game. Good free throw shooter, shooting better than 76%, 76.5% in fact. And he's taken a lot of free throws, 13 of 17 before this game. They're scrambling, looking for a way in, and the ball stolen. Stolen by La Stella. Drives in and goes up for the dunk. Goodness me. Hard to believe sometimes these kids are under 18. Plays like that. Gavish is spinning, delivers the bounce pass. And Černekis is fouled, so free throws coming for Černekis. Okay, so no foul, not in the shooting motion. Excuse me, that wasn't Černekis, that was Stonbergas, who had the ball knocked out of his hands. So no foul called. Lithuania going to inbound it. Going to try to anyway, and they do get it in bounds. And kind of an awkward flailing shot by Tauras Alikonis. But the whistle blows, so he will get free throws. Alikonis goes to the line and makes the first. .06 meters in height, so he's a big kid. Players with Tornado Kaunas. 6 feet 9 inches for those who go with the feet and inches. Still growing, obviously. Had a big game against Bulgaria, 10 points and 8 rebounds. Ball deflected into the backcourt. Italy pick it up. Lithuania trying to stick with their men. Tele gets it. And Akunzo misses it from deep, but another rebound for the Italians. Stella goes up, takes the contact, makes the shot. Great play by Gabriele La Stella. Quick, slick, and the finish not there by Stonberg as he continues to battle. Lithuania on the back foot right now. Italy, though, missing that quick shot, 1 and out. See that the Italians do want to play fast. They want to get up and down the floor, which usually suits Lithuania. Yeah, they pass it outside. Stonbergus, and that was well short by the big center, but the whistle blows. So good activity by Chernetskas. He goes out of the game. And Cornelius Snitka checks in. Basketball inbounded, and the ball is deflected. Goes out of bounds. Sodina. So he's very demanding. See that head coach Raimundo. He's been coaching in the 2 windows this summer for the Italian men's team, while Luca Banchi spent some time with his family. Raimundo's here at the game watching this under-18 team and scouting and seeing who's going to be moving up eventually for Italy. Maybe somebody that's going to play for him. Who knows? Maybe he'll see something he likes. Although I think it'd be very difficult to break into that Italian team that they put together in that last window. They were impressive. But here at the under-18 EuroBasket, Italy leading 10-5. Great anticipation in the steal by Prekevicius. He takes it back outside. Prekevicius gets inside, goes up, kind of leans, looking for the whistle, goes behind the back. Look at that. Gets it out to the wing. Belanasso doesn't take it, but they end up driving and scoring, and the whistle blows. Botelli going to the line for an and one. I tell you, this is a great possession by Italy. Terrific. Sodini, look at him applauding on the sidelines. They didn't rush up to 3. They passed it. There's always a better shot, especially early in the shot clock. Papa Sheikh Nyang checks into the game. And the 3-point play by Federico Botelli stretches the Italian lead to 13-5. Italy would like to deliver that first half knockout, maybe first quarter knockout. Italy not getting the stop here, though, as Lithuania claw back some of that deficit with Ignas Stonbergas. I mean, he's the bread and butter man. They've got to get him touches where he can do the damage. Big time drive, no whistle. And now the Lithuanians come back down by just 6. And the lob and the dunk. And Stonbergas runs the floor well. Yang gets it up from a long way out. Not a good possession at all. early in the shot clock. And an easy one for Lithuania, and that's going to lead Sedini to call a timeout. I would not be surprised if he says something to Niang. He's like, what are we doing? Just putting up a three right early in the shot clock, missing, and paving the way for them to go the other way to get a layup. So back to live action. Yang has it. Pushes it quickly. Now comes back out. Hands it off. Italy set up. DeMeo in the game. Now they pass it down low. Good catch. Good finish. So Abreu gets the bucket. Checking in. Lead goes back to 15-11. Oh, nice drive, but just the finish wasn't there. It looked like Abreu might have gotten his hand up and bothered the shot. Well, there's boxing out and then there's wrapping up, and that was wrapping up by Tavares Aliakonis from Lithuania, so he's going to check out of the game. And coming in will be Dovydas Jakstonis. To 11. Italy leading Lithuania in this round of 16 game. Italy hosting the event, and a three-point shot. Nice, beautiful lefty stroke. Stretching the advantage to 18-11. So DeMeo showing what he's all about. Eduardo DeMeo. Back outside to the wing, and beautiful the answer from Cornelius Snitka. That's more like it for Niang. Getting the layup, coming to the cut. Ball deflects off the underside of the backboard, looked like. Italy up quickly. DeMeo has already fired a warning shot with that three. Here he is leaning in, another one, and boy, you can understand watching this Italian team why they are so excited about the present and the future. They have got some great young talent. Guard plays is exceptional. Here is the foul called on the drive. And Akunzo needs to be careful. He doesn't complain too much. That's a good call. That's a good call because he's driving in and he's reaching kind of in and over, and Stonbergus kind of drives in, continues the contact. They're going to call that every time. Stombergas misses the first. Well, he does so many things well for this team. But free throw shooting, unfortunately for him, is not one of them, and it's something he's going to have to sort out. Came in shooting, having made just 9 of 19. So he goes 1 for 2. But because of everything else that he does, you can live with that free throw shooting. You just wish that he would get better at it. It's not like he doesn't work at it. Abreu. Acunzo gets it to Abreu, who gets it to Abreu, and he goes up and scores. Abreu is a load, not just rebounding. He gets out, contributes as well in the scoring. That's one good thing about this Italian team. Everybody contributes, and here's Niang forcing the turnover and going in for the dunk. And look at that. You can understand why he's leading this team in scoring, because he gets forces some turnovers and scores in transition, and excitement personified. Here he is again. Can't be careless with the basketball while he's around. Papa Sheikh Niang with EuroBasket in Trento. So people already aware of his talent. What's interesting about Niang is he's already played in the top division of Italy with Dolomiti Energia Basketball Academy. We joined them in 2023. Then he went to play for the senior team. He's also the younger brother of another basketball player, Salio Niang. Salio Niang did play for Italy as well at the EuroBasket in Latvia. So this is a team. This is a basketball family, and this is the latest addition. Young Niang. Pulling up with a jumper. Stombergas goes up, gets the rebound, wants to go right back up. And Lithuania stick with it, and scoring with the putback was Peržinis. Yang, oh boy, coming off the curl, what a play. He is excitement personified. He only knows how to play two ways, fast and faster. Lithuania dump it down low to Stombergas. They got to figure something out at this end. Randy Livingston Jr. in the game for Italy. Gets it to Abreu, puts it up and in. And remember, Lithuania, having played very good competition, actually averaging more points than this Italian team. Yang comes over, gets the block, swats it out of bounds, but a foul is called. Well, different ways to coach. Certainly Sodini very animated over on the sidelines. Antonio Barra in the game, number 27 for Italy as well. He's going to inbound the basketball after Lithuania reduced the arrears to 10 points. Randy Livingston Jr. Here, he loses his handle. Good attempt by Lithuania. That was Buivydas putting up the little runner, but it doesn't It doesn't drop. Now the lefty shot, no good. DeMeo, that is it. Well, plenty to like, really, for the neutral in that first quarter. A lot of action. Italy lead at 30-20 over Lithuania. Italy just missing a couple of shots inside the arc, just 1 of 6 from deep, perfect at the line. Neither team catching fire yet from three-point range. So Randy Livingston stays in. Randy Livingston Jr.'s father, Randy Livingston, obviously big-time player. Played LSU, played in the NBA. A nice shot as well, kind of fading there by Niang, which is kind of taken over since he's come into the game. He is sending a message out. Guivitas keeps the ball low, doesn't want it stolen. So Randy Livingston Jr. whistled for the foul. I think trying to fight through that pick, through that screen. Oh boy, a little miscommunication leads to the turnover. Oh, almost a turnover. Not really knowing what to do. Katapan, and they turned it over. Wrong man had it on the fast break. Federico Katapan. And that leads directly to the three from Snitka. So that's a 5-point turnaround for the Lithuanians after they turned the ball over. And generally, when you get a player like Katapan, if he's not too comfortable handling the basketball like that, you want to get it to your guard. You want to get it to the middle of the floor a little bit earlier rather than kind of dribbling into trouble. So Snitka trying to keep up with Randy Livingston Jr. Does not. Now Abreu, guarded by Aliakonis. Long way from the basket. Hands it off to Niang. Puts it up from the wing. Well, I don't have a problem with that shot. Certainly not after the way he's been playing of late. Here's a dump, and Niang goes up for the block. Ball's going to stay out at this end. Aliakonis looking for some help. Oh, looked like Niang almost elbowed his own teammate, Abreu. Hopefully that didn't happen. Here's Livingston Jr. again, spinning, turning, hooping, scooping, and getting it to go. That was a polished finish. Zabuda dribbling, gets in, and the whistle blows, and the foul. Lithuania looking for an opening. They get a good look right at the free throw line and sink it. Chernetskis. But Yang, not waiting around, pushes him, almost goes all the way in for a layup, but Lithuania cut that off. There's Niang again, making that defense work, but they turn it over. Lithuania sharing the basketball. Nearly 3 minutes into this second quarter. The ball to the corner to Zabuda. Steps back. It's a long two. If it drops in, it does. Yang. Back outside it goes. Pass whipped into the corner by Botelli. Three-point shot not there, and a chance to go quickly for Lithuania. Zabuda tries to avoid the foul, does not. Akunza reaches over, gets him on the arm. 13th foul on Italy, so not a bad way to stop the fast break that time. Werther Bellanasso comes back into the contest. Where's number 15 for Italy? Lithuania into the paint. And Elliot Konis looked like he wasn't all of them on the ground. He stood up. I think Sedini is asking why that wasn't called a travel. Good D from Lithuania. They're going to get it back. Ellen also couldn't corral it right at the end. Oh, nice handles by Boividis. Coming across midcourt. Lithuania. Open three, and the left-handed stroke is true. So good work from Dovydas Yakstonis. Much better spell of play from the Lithuanians, and now Italy turn it over. Fortunate to get it back. Bellanasso gets it to the wing, and Lithuania rebound the miss. Zabuda. You almost wonder if Niang might have to come back into the contest because Italy was looking good. Here they are opportunistically. DeMeo, or Botelli rather, fouled as he crosses midcourt. Only the second. They're going to talk and see if this is a potential upgrade. They're going to wonder, do we need to go and look at this? Okay, they're going to look at it and see if this was a play on the ball, or did he just stop the break? You need to be a little bit closer. Looks like he's going for the ball to me. By the way, Randy Livingston Jr., he's able to play for Italy because his mother, Alessandra, is Italian. Father comes from New Orleans. So they're going to keep it as a normal foul. So you would know that Turkey is the potential matchup for either of these two teams. If they win their last game tonight, they'll be favored to win. Here's a three-point shot, and Werther Belanasso off target, and Lithuania get it back. And very similar to the game with Slovenia and Latvia. There were moments where it seemed like Italy just had way too much class against this Lithuania team, but Lithuania have just kind of stuck to their guns, continued to compete, and have clawed their way back to within 4 points, and they're going to try to get even closer here. Nothing there for Chernetskis. They get a three attempt, and that was off target by Boividis. Now a chance to go for Italy. And nice attempt from Belanasso, who's going to settle for 2 free throws. But he knew the foul was coming. He made sure he was going to get a decent shot off. He'll be disappointed. As you can see, he didn't make that. Belanasso well short for that attempt. Also came in. We get 3 of 6 free throws, so he hasn't really attempted that many. And sure enough, does what he's been doing. Makes 1 of 2. 50% shooter. There's a foul in the backcourt. 4.5 minutes to go in this first half. Italy leading by 3 points. Any more fouls and they'll be over the limit. Zabuta's causing some problems out there, contributing in a myriad of ways for Lithuania, that time with his ball handling. Here's a shot at the stripe. Basketball inbounded to Aliakonis. Kornetskis spinning, turns it over. Italy into transition. They want to run every time. They get it down low, and what a finish. Belanasso looked like it was going to be blocked, and now he comes back and gets the steal or picks up the loose ball. Belanasso not tempted by the 3. Akunzo. Nice turn. Nice finish. Thomas Akunzo, and a flurry of points there for Italy, stretching their lead to 8. In fact, I think it might be 39-30. This was Akunzo. So Lithuania called the timeout. (39-30), Italy leading this round of 16 game against Lithuania. Really intriguing matchup. Lithuania, a 1-2 team coming into this, but they had a couple of really tough games. They lost to Slovenia, they lost to Germany. But certainly a handful for this Italian team. Despite Italy's 39-30 lead, Lithuania been right there. Perkevicius back in the game. Pass back outside. Tabita. Italy can't commit any more fouls. They'll be over the limit, and Akunzo with the rebound. Nice sharing of the basketball, putting it up and in. Pablo Abreu. Biggest lead of the game for the Italians now, 11 points. Perkevicius. They share it around. Can they get it to Stombergas? He's asking for it. Well, they don't need to, because Perkevicius knocks down a huge three for Lithuania, who trying to get some of that momentum back that they had. A similar situation happened in the first quarter where Italy kind of stormed ahead, only for Lithuania to battle back. This time, Bellinasso's attempt no good, and now a foul called on Italy on the box out. In fact, yeah, that's true. It was Eliakonis was boxing Pablo Abreu out, and he just kind of flung him out of the way, and then that stops the clock and puts Eliakonis on the line. So good development for this Lithuania team, other than the fact that Eliakonis is not a good free throw shooter. He did shoot him pretty well against Bulgaria, 6 of 8, but he was just 2 of 6 in the loss to Germany. He just missed a couple there. How about that tough drive? Now that's more like it for Werther Bellinasso. And Italy punished Lithuania after the missed free throws and go up by 10. Oh, nice shifty move, but don't think that Stombergas was ready for the pass from Chornetskis. Lithuania get it back. Now Stombergas to the corner. Stombergas, low bounce pass to him. He collects it. Oh, passes it back out. No foul called. And the long jump shot doesn't drop for the Lithuanians. So 14th foul on Lithuania, making sure they don't want the break to continue, but it's from Aliakonis, who's frustrated that he missed a couple of free throws. Aliakonis goes out of the game. Excuse me, it's not Aliakonis that committed the foul. That was Trevokas, number 3. Yang back in the game for Italy. See if he can provide a little bit of a bolt, electric shock for this team at the end of the half. And the push and the foul. So Stombergis is going back to the free throw line.
Foul for Italy, number 16, Pablo. 2 shots for Lithuania.
Stombergis takes a deep breath, makes the first. Takes his time and makes the second. Now with 1:11 remaining, Lithuania closing the gap to 8. Now the question is, can they get a couple of stops here, make this a little bit better situation for them? Yang. Turnaround, and my goodness, I mean, that is breathtakingly good from Niang. Ever since he came in and missed that open 3, but he took early in the shot clock, seems like he's done nothing but positives for this Italian team. Little step back, and is that Aliakonis knocking down the 3? Well, I don't think it was Aliakonis. Zemantis, excuse me. Aronis Zemantis. DeMeo takes it in. How good is that? Excuse me, that was Batelli. Federico Batelli, just so slick, driving to the basket. Pass deflected out of bounds by the Italians with 7.5 seconds remaining. Vittorio Trigiani checks into the game for the Italians here in the final 7 seconds. And Lithuania tripped up, getting a couple of free throws. 2.6 seconds remaining. So DeMeo whistled for the personal. And we're going to have a timeout. I think Italy want to draw up a play here. Well, we know that in one quarterfinal it's going to be Israel and Slovenia. The winner of Serbia, Greece. Serbia lead that one 38-28. Will take on the winner of Spain, Bulgaria. And this one, the winner of this game will take on the winner of Turkey, Austria. Also the winner of France, Slovakia. And that was France. Will take on Germany since Germany has beaten Estonia. So that is a heavyweight quarterfinal if ever there was one, France-Germany. So 47-40, Italy on top of Lithuania. In fact, so he made both, and that's the heave right at the end of the half. It finishes short, and off to the locker rooms they go. Well, Lithuania, don't write them off, but Italy, with a little bit more bounce in their step in that first half, they lead at 47-40 over the Lithuanians at halftime. So looking at the shooting numbers with Italy and Lithuania, and the rebounding numbers, and the turnovers, get a better idea of who's doing what. Biggest lead for the Italians has been 12 points. Abreu is leading the way with 10. Excuse me. Niang leading the way with 10. Abreu with the efficiency. So at halftime, it's Italy leading at 47-40 over Lithuania here in the round of 16. And again, the winner will take on the winner of Turkey and Austria in one of the quarterfinals. Okay, second half action underway here at the under 18 EuroBasket round of 16 game between Italy and Lithuania. Italy on top. Lithuania trying to make some inroads here at the start of this quarter, trailing 47-40. And foul called immediately is going to send Cornelius Snitka to the free throw line. Snitka's giving this Lithuania team a little bit of a boost, spark. Just coming off the bench. And he makes the first. So Snitka played just over 7.5 minutes in that first half and 6 points. Now he's got 8. Thombergus leading the way with 9 points. So DeMeo brings it up the floor, gets it off to Akunzo. Akunzo hands it back off. Akunzo has it, not interested in the three. He's going to drive in. He's going to go to his right hand. It's almost like he was forced into a shot there that maybe, I'm not sure the Italians wanted. Now Czarneckis gets it to the corner, the three-point shot. Thombergus kept it alive, but Italy come up with the basketball. And the whistle blows and the foul. First free throw is good. And sinks the second. So the lead goes back to 7. Kevicius gets it. Thombergus goes up. Yeah, that's the number one option right there for Lithuania. Nice turn. Stella. Pass deflected into the hands of Thombergus. Snitka, his pass intercepted as well by Werther Belanasso. And great finish for La Stella. Stella plays. Played 25 minutes against Spain in the group phase. So Lithuania to get another bucket. Trying to keep that scoreboard ticking over. Little over-shoulder pass to Akunzo. He doesn't make it. Now, Thombergus, nice decision. Gets it back, goes up for the dunk. Italy give away the fast break, and now their lead has been reduced to just 3 points. Feels like this might be the moment for Lithuania. They've got some momentum. Ooh, difficult shot from the corner. And Akunzo battling away. Ball goes off of Thombergus and out of bounds. And coming in, the human spark and Papa Sheikh Nyang. The ball actually awarded to Italy, so what we thought it would be, in fact. Akunzo takes the inbounds pass. Here's Nyang. Puts it up. Difficult shot. Contested shot. And Czarneckis brings it up the floor. Here comes the Lithuanians. If they knock down a three, they're going to tie it, and they will have all the momentum. Question is, can they sustain this comeback? Nice pass inside. Stombergas fouled as he goes up. 2 free throws coming for the big center from Lithuania. And that was Nyang just kind of stepping over in front of him just a little too late. Again, free throw is going to be probably, obviously, he's trying to get into the habit of making them, trying to get into a comfortable situation. But when you go 1 of 2, you're not fully capitalizing. Nevertheless, Lithuania, with that 1 free throw, cut the deficit to just 2 points. Kind of like how they're playing hard at the start of this third quarter. Oh, boy, the give and go wasn't there. Good play. Kunzo doesn't force it. Shot clock about to expire. And Werther Belanasso banks it in. And boy, that is a backbreaker for Lithuania because they played some good defense for 23.5 seconds, but give up a short little shot. Now here's some pressure. Knocking the ball away. Chernetskis bringing the energy. And I don't think the issue was Lithuania playing hard in that first half. They've definitely kept up the pressure here in this second. Just Italy has started just a little bit flat in this third quarter. Kunzo rebounds the miss. Soft shot. Oh boy, that was majestic from Nyang. Really is just a special talent. It's exciting watching him. Bounce pass. Good play from Lithuania. Unbelievable how they finish with Stombergas. Terrific play. Coach Kadzulias has to be pleased. Great concentration from Stombergas. And add to that, Zabuda's going to come back into the game. Well, Ignas Stombergas comes in with a huge reputation. He's got 16 points. He's got 5 rebounds. And he takes his time and makes the free throw, the 3-point play. Cuts the deficit to just 3 points. There's Nyang. Does not wait around. Oh my goodness, he missed the shot, but the whistle blows. The thing is, you know how hard he plays, how fast he plays Zabuda. You can't be slow on the switch. You can't be slow. If he's your man, you got to get in front of him or else he is just going to the basket. Does not make the free throw, so a little bit of a break. Does make the second. Takes it up to a 4-point lead here midway through this third quarter. Lithuania have been excellent battling back. It's a real test. Randy Livingston Jr.'s checked into the game. Number 3 is on the ball now. Gabrielis Krivas also in the game. And the whistle blows, and Snitka, who's causing so many problems for Lithuania, is fouled shooting the jump shot. Snicka steps up to the line, makes the first. Well, sometimes you have X factors, and he is definitely an X factor today, only averaging 3.5 points per game. Didn't even play in the last game. Maybe taking the day off has done him a world of good because he's come out and proved to his coach he needs to play. Oh, great block. Great rejection from Lithuania. And the whistle blows. Ball goes back to the Italians. That was Stombergus who had the block. Kunzo dribbles, hands it off. Beautiful bounce pass coming from the corner and the dunk. Great basketball. Feels like everything Gabriele Listella is involved with is good for the Italians. Well, looked for a minute there like Lithuania was going to get the ball. And then it looked like the coach wanted to challenge it. He made the motion of the TV of like go to look at the review. And now I think the referees are going to huddle up and just say he's challenging it. So they will indeed challenge, and he will be incensed if they don't get this. Let's have a look. Gosh, it looks like it went off Lithuania. Maybe Listella, but can't see it from that. This is where they're going to have to look right this moment. Okay, the pass. Oh, yeah, it looks like Listella did get it. I think they're going to overturn this and they're going to give it to Lithuania. Really had to slow that down. Yes, they do indeed. Such a big moment in the game where Lithuania has battled back. And they feel like they need to get this possession. If they can get it, you like to say that challenge as long as you can, but the reality is that most of them are used for possession challenges. Who the ball went off of to go out of bounds. Three-point shot goes off the rim. We'll stay at this end. Now we're going to have another challenge from Italy. Who are they going to give this to? Okay, so Stombergus goes out. It looks like it goes off Stombergus. So it will indeed. So both teams win their challenges. And just like that, Livingston Jr. shares it. Abreu, good patience, out to the wing. They get it up. Yang misses. So another chance for the Lithuanians as they try to get closer. So difficult to catch up on this Italian team. Ball thrown out of bounds. Pass inside to Niang. He goes up. This time unsuccessful. Stombergus. They share it, and the whistle blows, and La Stella is called for the foul. Well, this Lithuania team is you're gonna have to bring the effort for a full 40 minutes if you're gonna beat them, because they're not gonna give up. Krivas makes the first and the second. Abreu at the stripe. And the late whistle, or the patient whistle, the foul called on DeMeo, and Lithuania going to the line. This is the first. So Lithuania chipping away, keeping the pressure on the Italians, down by just 2 points. Italy made to feel uncomfortable here at home. They do not want to go out in the round of 16. Oh, Kunzo struggles and just stays with it and scores. Wow, that was a tough finish. Great drive, great penetration, great dish by Niang. Oh boy, good handles. Chernetskis. Aliakonis hands it off. Now Zabuda puts up a difficult shot. Misses everything. It falls to his teammate Krivas, but the shot clock expires. Yang from downtown off the back of the iron. Kornetskis, now the ball stolen. Here comes Italy. Botelli, oh, misses the layup. He can't believe it. I don't think anybody in Italy can believe it. That was an opportunity to go up by 6. Oh, nice handles. Kunzo battling away, but you got to give credit to Aliakonis for battling in there as well. He was surrounded by white shirts and was able to get the ball back for his team. Shot clock winding down. Tough drive, great coverage defensively by Kunzo. And the foul called before the shot. 29.7 seconds left. And I think Belinasso, he is fouled. Still kind of shocked that Federico Botelli missed the layup. Oh, how about that? Niang skies for the dunk. Two-handed. Well, some will call his play wild. I call it wildly good. He is fantastic. Little shovel pass, little over-the-shoulder pass rather, and now Abreu holds it. And Italy get it up in time, but is not going to count. Doesn't go in. And it just feels like for Lithuania just playing so hard, getting so close, and then just in a matter of seconds, the Italians able to get a couple of big buckets to go back up 62-56 with 10 minutes remaining. Italy 25 of 36 inside the arc, shooting almost 70%. Lithuania far worse, but it's the hustle plays, the rebounding for Lithuania. That was a good quarter for them. They're going to try to regroup for this fourth quarter. Scan in that QR code for live stats and more. Under 18 EuroBasket. Boy, just some outstanding plays tonight for both these teams. This was the game that I think a lot of people circled on their calendar. And they saw the pairings. This is the one you definitely want to be at, and it has lived up to the hype. A 2-1 Italy team going up against a 1-2 Lithuania team that came out of a tough group. And Italy have had some great moments. They've gone up. They've had decent lead of 12 points. But the Lithuanians refusing to let them pull away. Luca Bonchi and Raimondino have, again, the head coach, Bonchi of Italy, and his assistant, Raimondino, have been at the game, watching, assessing. They have to be, talked about the head of the senior national team, they have to be happy with the players and the job that Marcos Houdini has done. There is Niang, who gets corralled. He's looking for an unsportsmanlike. Now he's trying to explain that he took like a Euro step. And now they've called a technical foul, I think. Wow. So Federico Botelli goes to the line and makes the free throw after the technical foul, which was called on the bench of Lithuania. And Niang, meanwhile, is fouled. He goes to the line, and this is probably the one chink in his armor. I mean, he hasn't made all of his free throws, and I mean, you could argue that maybe he's a little out of control at times, but also that's kind of his style of play, and it kind of works to his benefit sometimes. So I think you have to live with that. Now, there's no questioning the talent of Niang. He is outstanding, 64-56. If Italy go on and win this, it could be that he would be the MVP. Who knows? Talking about the under-18 EuroBasket. Of course, there's a lot of games to win before that. Nice bounce pass, but it's knocked away. Italy were waiting for it. Ball intended for Okunzo. He can't corral it. Chanertskis gets it back. Ball deflected by Niang. They almost get the turnover. Lithuania put it up from deep. Kind of rushed into a shot. Almost a foul. It was a foul. Lithuania chasing the rebound. Barging into the Italian. Knocking over Abreu. Niang goes baseline, and 3-second violation called on Abreu. Lithuania feel like they just must be in this perpetual situation of being behind by several points. Every time they come back, Italy pull back ahead. 3-point shot from the corner. Doesn't drop for Perkevicius. And the whistle blows as the teams go for the rebound. It's going to be Lithuania basketball. Three-point shot. This time doesn't fall for Snitka. Niang travels. Well, the pass by Prokevich just goes out of bounds. Just a little bit of a disconnect there. Three-point shot. Look at Akunzo, just so difficult to keep off the glass. Marco Sardini. Well, they know it's going to be a hard road to the final. I mean, this is a very difficult tournament to win, this under 18. Here's the drive, and well, again, just not able to finish right at the rim. Now Lithuania take it in. Snitka from deep, and second time in a row, Snitka won't fall for him. Yang spinning, turning to get it to the corner, the three-point shot. Abreu, great hustle, gets it back, and he is knocked over the reach by Prevokas. Well, one thing about this Italian team, they can start making three-pointers, but they're just 1 of 17. So this is perhaps their kryptonite, which only makes you think that, well, if that's the case, why do we guard them when they're out there? Let them shoot them. Force them in to take some threes. But they did come in shooting 23.9%, so not as bad as 1 of 17, that's for sure. Here's a shot from the elbow. And the ball goes back over to the Italians. Excuse me, to the Lithuanians. Stonebergas is back in. I think they're going to have to try to get him some touches. Janetskis outside. Eliakonis. Oh, and the foul called, I think, on Abreu, and the fight for the rebound by one of the best referees in the business, Julio Anaya-Frail. And now a technical foul has been called on Sardini. So I guess the argument there is to be consistent. Didn't look like he was being too bad with the protest, but does not make the free throw at Lithuania. So both coaches now, of course, it was called a bench technical for Lithuania. Stonebergas saw look at Yang, just anticipates, drives in, misses the shot, but he's fouled. Provokas, which, remembering how he has shot free throws today, you would rather him go to the line than to give him a layup. Just such a fun player to watch. Yang has 16 points. Montes comes into the game, number 10 for Lithuania. He had 12 against Latvia. He had 8 against Spain. He had 15 against Estonia. And today he's had his tournament best 16 points against Lithuania. But he only goes 1 of 2. So 9-point lead. And to finish the tap there by Stonebergus. It's just imperative that he follows up all those missed shots. Emilis Prokevicius, meanwhile, slow to get up after he misses the drive. He goes down hard. Let's see what happens here. I think he might have turned his ankle. Livingston Jr. gets it to the corner. Oh, not that time for Niang. And that foul long before the shot called on Werther Belanasso. So Kornetskis not getting free throws. Good to see he's up. Prokevicius not coming out of the game. Okay, I think he may now. And they're going to bring in Snitka. So Snitka has been the one player for Lithuania that's been a threat from deep. 2 of 4. But he's missed his last 2. He made his first 2. Well, they would love him to knock one down. Kornetskis dribbling up high. Puts it up from the elbow. Battle for the rebound. Montes. Italy come up with it. Livingston. Back over to Niang. And Niang gets swatted big time by Stonebergus. He knew that was coming. He'll think twice about it next time, but there's Abreu with a very tough make. Kind of turns into the paint. And as we get close to winning time, 5 minutes and 8 seconds remaining, it's Italy still setting the pace, leading at 67-58 over Lithuania. Well, it has been a pretty steady lead. Lithuania did close the gap. If you go back to the third quarter, we got it to 2 points, I think it was, late in the third. Yeah, it was 58-56 with 2:15 remaining. But since that point, the Italians have pulled back ahead and not showing any signs of letting up. The onus is on this Lithuania team to make some shots here. Provokas gets blocked. Great D. Good awareness, but the putback attempt comes after the shot clock expires. Oh, great block again by Stombergas. That was almost a team block. There's so many players around him. And then Lithuania turn it right back over. Just a little careless. Too much of a rush. Livingston. Stombergas early in the shot clock. Well, you're up 9. Probably too early to start working on the shot clock at this point, but maybe that was a little too early. Nevertheless, Italy's still up. And another turnover. Look out. You know what's going to happen here. Nyang goes in for the two-handed jam. He is just irrepressible. I mean, you think about the performance that we saw earlier today by Slovenia's Joksimovic. 30 points. That was pretty impressive stuff. But the way that Nyang is playing with all the energy that he's bringing to this team, coming off the bench, it has been something else. It has been really impressive. And if Lithuania could shoot better free throws as well, you see they've missed 9 of their free throws, shooting in the mid-60s. You know, this would be a much closer game. So 11 points, the advantage. Still time, but not a lot of time for Lithuania. They're going to have to play near perfect basketball the rest of the way. They don't have Ignas Sargunas in this team that's going to knock down a bunch of three-pointers. The hero of the men's national team in that first window at Great Britain had the 3 threes in the last 9 seconds of the game. And Lithuania won that game incredibly. Here's the pass, and intended for Stombergas. It got away from him. Just a little bit off target. Abreu takes it deep, doesn't score. Italy stay with it. Who does it go off of? And it's going to be Lithuania basketball. Boy, tough inbounds plays. Lithuania fighting against the clock, and not a good job. Perkevich just turns it over. They've had 3 big turnovers here as they try to claw back this deficit. Now you can see that Italy, well, I was going to say want to work on the clock a little bit. Lithuania called for the foul, but the turnovers, I know you're kind of like fighting against it, but you still got to make the right decisions. Kind of a tough call. Kunzo's going to the line. Enzo sinks the free throw. Italy inching closer to the quarterfinals. Just kind of, in some ways, overwhelming this Lithuania team with their intensity and their defense, not giving anything away. That pass looked like it went off the rim. Lithuania get it back. Perkavicius knocks down the three to cut it back to a 10-point deficit. Well, sometimes when the desperation sinks in, the concentration goes up a notch. Let's see if Lithuania can build on that. And Lithuania whistled for the foul, so free throws coming for the Italians. So 71-61 timeout on the court. Called by Italy. Turkey and Austria play next. So if Italy hold on and win here, they will play the winner of that next game. Marco Sordini assisted by Giovanni Luminati and Antonello Sorci. So Federico Battelli goes to the line as Italy again try to maintain that cushion. The free throw is good. Some smiles on the Italian bench. I think they really feel like this is all but over the way they're playing. They're not giving an inch to the Lithuanians here at the end of this game with the pressure. Stonbergas does do a nice job of dancing through the lane to lay it up and in. Now Livingston crosses midcourt. Livingston takes it all the way. Good rebound. I'll tell you what, nothing like a good rebounder to help you out of trouble. So Lithuania over the limit, Battelli going back to the free throw line. And makes the two free throws. And as long as you make free throws late in games, that helps you protect that lead. Italy just closing in on a spot in the quarterfinals. Now the turnover. Italy again down to Akunzo. Akunzo lays it up and in. Well, Italy finished third last year when the event under 18 EuroBasket was held, and they're going to be getting closer to the podium with a win today, but I can't emphasize enough, tough games ahead. Kunzo actually was in that team last year. He was the only one that's here now. So time running out on Lithuania and their under 18 EuroBasket campaign, at least in terms of chasing a spot on the podium. They're staring at a third defeat in 4 games, and I guess your record says you are what your record says you are, but you know there's not a ton separating this Lithuania team from some of the teams they've been playing. Here's Akunzo, gets the steal, goes up for the two-handed jam. And I guess when you're down by 16 points, now a technical foul's been called on Akunzo. Look at this. So did they call a technical for hanging on the rim? And did they call a technical for complaining? Because if they did, then he's ejected. No, they called the technical just for the hanging on the rim. Now Lithuania step out of bounds. So 125 remaining. And turnovers. Well, I say there's not much separating the Lithuania team from the teams that they've been losing to. They've been competitive in these games, but they have had some glaring issues, and one of them for me has been turnovers in this one. I mean, this has been just an exercise in futility for Lithuania. 26 turnovers, 9 turnovers by Chernetskis. Some of that has to do with the way that Italy have been playing defense. They have been getting after them. Italy have 12 turnovers. There's Akunzo again. He'll be disappointed that he didn't score there. But if we look at the turnovers in this competition, Lithuania were tied for 4th with Bulgaria at 17.3 turnovers per game. But this is just 26 turnovers is off the charts against Italy. So Akunzo goes to the free throw line. Makes the first. Lithuania they don't like to shy away from the up and down game. They like to play the fast game, but just feels like the pressure for this Italian team has been too much for them to control. Amir Sharfi checks into the game for Italy, number 20. That three no good. Long rebound. Boivedis goes down, hoping the whistle's going to blow. It doesn't. I think Italy will keep playing here. Looks like Snitka almost committed a foul. I don't think you want to keep fouling here. And then Yang kind of loses his control. Up it goes to Snitka, who holds up and scores. Beautifully done by Cornelius Snitka. Well, he's played so well today. We're going to forgive him for that turnover. But Yang, 19 points, 3 assists, 3 steals. He does have 3 turnovers. So again, they get to the quarterfinals. They could play Turkey or they could play Austria, probably Turkey. And then the winner of the quarterfinals, all the quarterfinal winners get Friday off. Of course, there will be some practice, but players need to rest a little bit, and then they'll come back out and be ready for the action on Saturday and Sunday. So the stakes are high. They get higher and higher the longer that you're in this. Good job, Livingston going to the line, making both. Well, that's a good shot, but it's too late. Perkevich just makes another one. He made one earlier from the right corner. Back to a 14-point deficit. Italy gonna get. Look, good job sharing it, getting it out to the right corner from Barra, who misses. Boivedis puts it up, trims the deficit back to 12, and that's probably a fair reflection of separating these two teams. Although, to be fair, let's remember Lithuania did have a nightmare turning the basketball over today. Again, with 26 turnovers. So Italy win it. Italy winning the round of 16 game against Lithuania here at the FIBA U18 EuroBasket in Trento at the BTS Arena. Italy are going to allow Lithuania to group, huddle up at midcourt. And then they'll go out. And remembering this is youth tournament basketball, even with the national teams, it's all about what do we learn from this? What are we going to take away from this, from Lithuania? What are we going to do after our next, how are we going to regroup after this? And meanwhile, Italy go to midcourt, and they will celebrate a hard-earned win over, other than their 26 turnovers, a good Lithuania team. So 83-71, Italy win it, and they will now play the winner of Turkey and Austria, which comes up next. So 83-71, Italy win it over Lithuania here in the round of 16 at the under-18 EuroBasket. So looking back at some of the highlights, the alley-oop dunks, Thombergas, you know, they had a lot going for them, Lithuania, and they battled for 40 minutes. Did kind of lose their way. There was nobody more exciting than that man right there, Niang, today. He was terrific with 19 points, leading the way for Italy, not only his scoring, but really his effort on defense. Just so, you know, again, plays two speeds, fast and faster. Snitka gave Lithuania a little bit of hope, knocking down his first 2 threes. Randy Livingston Jr. coming in and getting the job done. Akunzo was a real battler in there for Italy all game long when he was in. Finished with 12 points, 10 rebounds. I think Coach Sedini has a lot to be pleased with. And Yang skying for the dunk. And again, Akunzo going up and then called for the technical for hanging on the rim, which, if that's what they called it for, I don't agree with it. I mean, it definitely wasn't excessive. If they had something to say after it, then maybe that would have been. But it's the Italians that are celebrating, and they will play in the quarterfinals tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everybody.